I'm gonna be messing around today. Hold up.
Foot on the gas, I will not crash, they will not stop me, tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me, celebrate, I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, man, oh there with the hands, thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans, I do what I want, they do what they can, got it on smash, foot on the gas, I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me, tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me, celebrate, I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, man, oh there with the hands, thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans, I do what I want, they do what they can, got it on smash, foot on the gas, I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. On the team that they owe me.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan, Coach.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the defending champion New England Patriots. Taking on the touchdown gets him a couple up to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Charles, the Patriots, they did it again. Their 12th Super Bowl appearance ever. That's a record as they seek to go back-to-back, something that hasn't been done in the NFL since Super Bowls 38 and 39 were won by the Patriots.
So you just have to marvel a little bit, don't you? How they get this done year in and year out. How do they get there? Because I just wonder at some level, do we take them for granted? They're excellent. You just kind of count on it, right? They're going to win the AFC East. They're going to have the home field advantage to the playoffs. They're going to get to the Super Bowl. None of that is easily done. Yet every year we're talking about the Patriots possibly getting it done and adding to their record books.
They're trying to make it 3 wins in 4 years. The only teams to do that, the Dallas Cowboys in the 90s and
these Patriots in the early 2000s.
Meanwhile, for the New Orleans Saints, look, everybody is well aware they've been snake-bitten the last 2 postseasons. First, it was the Minneapolis Miracle with Stephon Diggs, and then everybody remembers the no-call last season on Nickel Roby-Coleman CD.
So don't you have to acknowledge that this team has some serious fortitude? 3 straight years, finally get to the Super Bowl. They put everything else behind them now. Other teams might have crumbled. They stuck together. Now they have a chance to win the 2nd Lombardi Trophy in team history. I just wonder, will they take a chance like they did the last time when they beat the Colts? Remember that onside kick to start the second half? Will they take those kind of chances in this game? Wouldn't be surprised if they did.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Brady's throw there complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to...
They're faking it. They're faking
it.
He
will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Bro,
anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. And we star receiver
I can't watch this. I'm going to run
it successfully.
Not all the way
to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, according to his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds.
That's not out of bounds.
Trying to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. So a failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Right here. Get out of here. That's touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Watch this, he don't know the score. He's butt.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
But he does not want to get cracked. Come on. No.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I'm gonna crack
and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To throw is Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu.
First down.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now we'll play fake. Brady.
You don't want the smoke? You don't want the smoke? You don't want the smoke! What?
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it
back.
How
did he get that?
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
You don't want the smoke. What are you doing?
Away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now Brady, and all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch! And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there on a New England first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. Good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play.
That's not first down. Let's go.
In the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield.
But they're gonna
so how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
CD, let's take a step back and look ahead to the Saints in the playoffs here as they get ready for this next drive. Another double-digit win season for them. What do you think of their prospects come playoff time?
I think they're excellent because Drew Brees is back in form. I got to see him late in the season at home against San Francisco, and he's magnificent in that game.
That's a flag.
Brought them back from down late in the game. Gave them a chance to win, put them ahead with less than a minute on the clock, so it wasn't his fault they didn't win that game. He looks like the Drew Brees we expect, but the big reason is their defense. Their defense is as good as there is in the league, rushing the passer, defending against the run, covering everything downfield. Bottom line, though, they are built to win at home in the playoffs. Since Sean Payton's been the head coach, they're 7-4 at home in the playoffs. A lot of people would say, well, it should be 8-3 because of what happened against the Rams last year, but still 7-4. But on the road, just 1-7, and that's excluding the Super Bowl, which was a neutral site game.
And don't forget, good job by Teddy Bridgewater bridging the gap when Brees was out. 5-0.
Right there! Right there!
Here he goes left side. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Boom!
Traquan Smith, 77 yards. And the Saints will stretch that lead out further. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans.
He's going to nail it, too.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I'm going to do that, but who's going to nail it?
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Room to run past midfield. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 43. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10. And he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game. Here's Brady to throw.
Bro, he could have caught that too.
As that's knocked down and incomplete.
Bro, no.
Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. And he goes down, but not before before getting this inside the 25. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 23.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
Come on. Come on.
Brady.
Come on.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. But
why are you
the second quarter,
a
lot of time to change things. 6 plays got them down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Brady to throw again. He's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Bro, stop inviting me,
coming from defensive end, Cameron Jordan.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall.
I'll beat
and they
you
get
when
a
I'm done with this
monster
game.
sack. And now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break. Started. On 1st down, Breeze. Gets this one to Hill.
No way. I was about to say.
So it's halftime here on Sports Grant. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
I love halftime shows.
The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. And some strong running.
What did you have to come to me, bro? You're not cool,
a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
You just
The
sat on
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. 20, 10, 5. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line.
I would have got that,
A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 65 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Touchdown?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him. Find him.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Breeze. Toward the caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
It's good.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not.
Bro,
let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Oh, my
God. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit.
It's a foot race. The 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 49 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. They will run with White out of the shotgun, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big
down now?
He can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Come on, Brady.
Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
You know that they were thinking second half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now. And
give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never been.
Midfield. Here's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 27 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
He's scared.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance,
Give me that,
you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gathered together, the defense is playing better, and Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Brady. This is White on the screen.
Whoa! I gotta get
that one a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Brady. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Brady now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Brady with a hook up to the fellow veteran Watson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And they will run it with Michelle. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Michelle on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. Now Brady. This is caught. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in, Michelle. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Pretty good. Kicker's probably better than
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just
get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Lightning speed there from the safety, Devin McCourty on the sack.
Man, 20, after
It is 2020, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. This from 44 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away.
Look, they're going to kneel their
That's
butt, bro.
in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Brady will try again on 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
That was his last time out.
Is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And going deep for Hill, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Murray.
Can I go all the way?
Powers through again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 20 and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The new.
Oh my gosh.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy
They
didn't have their share of bumps along the way. Didn't have to face some adversity in the journey. And now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
All right. See you guys. Thanks for watching.